Welcome to the Private Chef Show. I'm Helen Cho with Private Chefs, Inc., where we take you behind the scenes into the secret world of the private chef. In this episode, we're discussing the initial interview. Before you ever step into a kitchen for a trial, you have to pass the personality test. This is where households determine if you have the temperament, the background, and the professional respect to succeed in a private estate. With our 30-year legacy, we know that while your cooking gets you the meeting, your professional protocol gets you the job. Presentation starts the moment you walk into the door. Punctuality is the first test of your reliability. Always arrive a few minutes early. Show respect for the position through your attire. No jeans, no sneakers, and nothing too casual. Opt for black pants and a crisp, clean chef jacket, or professional business attire. If you don't dress with respect for the position, they won't trust you with the household. Be ready to talk in detail about your background and your specific culinary expertise. During the interview, your most important tool is your ability to listen. Pay close attention to the questions being asked. You don't need to flood the interviewer with questions to seem engaged. Instead, focus on being respectful and providing thoughtful and well-researched answers. A major red flag for a principal is a lack of focus. Do not talk about other projects you are doing on the side. If you mention side hustles or consulting work, the client will rightfully assume you aren't fully committed to their home. Similarly, never mention plans to open your own restaurant in the future. They are looking for a long-term partner to lead their culinary estate, not someone using the position as a temporary stepping stone. You can ask pertinent questions about the household's culinary needs, but never bring up salary in the first interview. When you work with an agency like PCI, the salary range is already established and shared with you beforehand. If a question arises that you aren't sure how to answer, simply say, "Let me get back to you on that." You can then call us as your agent to coordinate a professional and diplomatic response. In rare cases, the job description you were given might not match what the interviewer tells you in the room. If the brief was for lunch and dinner, but they suddenly mention breakfast, do not get emotional or defensive. Stay professional and leave the door open. After the interview, call us. As your agent, our job is to find solutions through diplomacy. Even if you feel the role isn't a match, you don't say that in the room. You let us handle that conversation. Remember, the interview goes both ways. You are also there to get a feel for the household and ensure you are genuinely interested in the role. You want to be sure it is a match for you, especially if the job requires relocating. If relocation is involved, it is vital that you speak with your spouse or partner beforehand to ensure they are fully on board. You do not want to get halfway through the process only for your family to decide they don't actually want to move to that specific city or state. At this level of service, we cannot afford to waste the client's time or money, or your own, on a move that hasn't been fully vetted at home. A successful placement requires a commitment from the whole family. How you handle your past experience is a direct reflection of your integrity. Never name drop. If you're asked about a specific name on your resume, keep your answers strictly professional and never divulge details about that household's lifestyle. Discretion is your most valuable currency. Households are looking for a low-key team player who will integrate seamlessly into an existing staff. This is not the place for a big personality or a Michelin-starred chip on your shoulder. They want a chef who is operationally sharp, composed, and humble. A critical rule to remember: the client will never adjust their lifestyle to meet your needs. Do not enter an interview trying to convince a principal that they need a second chef or that you cannot work weekends. You are there to make their life easier, not to create friction. The candidate who shows the most willingness to adapt is the one who gets the trial. The initial interview is about chemistry, trust, and service. If you can show them that you are a professional, adaptable partner who understands the weight of discretion, the kitchen will be your next stop. If that sounds like you, we invite you to submit your resume and apply for representation by Private Chefs, Inc. Visit us at privatechefsinc.com to learn more about our 30-year history and our gold standard placement process. I'm Helen Cho. Thank you for joining us on The Private Chef Show. We'll see you in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more behind-the-scenes insights into the exclusive world of private chefs.